Okay, hi, I'm Poppy and I'm going to give you a quick update on words. So basically, with the sun is there, and for a flower to grow, the sun has to keep shining in order for the flower to grow. If the sun was to stop shining and it was to turn away and hide, then the flower isn't going to grow. So basically, the sun is the core. Well, we need the sun for everything. So just like that, we need the heart for our body to work. So basically, the heart works in the same way. The heart will pump out, like I've said before, love. So the heart is love, and it will pump out all these positive words, but in the same way that the sun does. So it will thrust them out quick, like light rays, like heart rays, if you like positive word rays, and it will just thrust it out. And basically that then thrusts into the body. So the sun shines onto the earth, the heart will thrust it into the body, which is the earth. So we're representing our body as the earth, because you create the world that you want to live in. And then the heart thrusts out these rays into the earth, which create the diamonds. So the diamonds are the skeleton structure that we're made of. But what we need to come to a point, you need to come to a point that your skeleton is not made from bones anymore, it's made from diamonds. So these diamonds have been created through positive repetition, so positive word repetition. So like I said before, the sun throws out these light rays for the flower to grow. If the sun was to stop doing it, then the flower wouldn't grow. So just in the same way, the sun or the heart needs to thrust out these positive words. So you need to keep speaking those positive words so that the diamond structure will form. And the diamond structure is formed, the diamonds are positive words. So you've been repeating these positive words so much that you now have creative as your core. So the word creative is in your core. So that's one diamond. And then you've kept repeating the word special. So now special is also part of your core. So you've got a skeleton-like structure made from a diamond called special. And then we have success. So you've been repeating success so many times. You've been speaking the word success in everything that you do in your everyday life, and you've been repeating it with belief. So now success is a part of you. So when your heart pumps and your heart thrusts out the positive light shine, then the words that you have founded within your body are now grounded. So they also shine. So the sun, the positive words will shine. So then now you're operating on a diamond-like structure. So you're no longer bones and skeletons, but you're unbreakable, essentially. So if an attack comes, so a negative word attack comes, then you are able to continue in your diamond like form and not be broken by it. If, for example, someone's trying to say some bad things to you or swear at you, and they're doing it with the intent to break you, that can't happen because you are strong. And diamonds are the strongest stone. This is why we talk about diamonds. So that is part one. Now for part two. Okay, so just as I've spoken before, we have the diamond-like skeleton structure, and we have the heart. Now in the present self, we just have the heart. And with each positive word, you are going to formulate one red blood cell. So if I speak beauty, then I've formulated one beauty red positive red blood cell. If I speak the word special, then that's another. If I speak the word creative, then that's another. If I repeat the same word, then I'm creating more of the same red blood cell. So now I have the heart and all these red blood cells, and of course the already formulated diamond-like structure. So anyway, so now in the positive, in my everyday life, in my environment, I am going to generate these positive words by saying them. So I need to say, wow, that's beautiful. I've generated the word beautiful. I've also generated the word wow, because wow is a positive word. I've generated that, and that's a part of my red blood cell. But I've seen beauty, so I've seen the like for like. I've seen beauty in my environment, and I've absorbed it as food. So I'm absorbing the environment as food, and this food is going inside the red blood cells as nutrients, for it to then flow around my body and be taken to whatever part that it needs to be taken to, for my body to continue on this high energy positive level. So every single day I'll be walking in the positive, because all my red blood cells are essentially positive. Furthermore, in my environment, if I come across negativity, if I'm hit by pain, if I'm in a hostile environment and so forth, I've created all these positive red blood cells that it's easier for me to speak the positive word in order for me to then take action to come back to normality from that negative place. So that's part 2. Okay, so part 3. And now we are talking about thrusting these positive words into your future. So with the future self, what you are doing is building your house on this diamond rock. Okay, so diamond is a rock, and it's the purest, most beautiful, elegant rock. And what you want to do is build your house on positive words. So then your house will not be shaken. Your house will stand firm in any storm, in any earthquake, in any form of disastrous weather. Your house is firm and it will stand still and unmoved. Now, in order to create this foundation, you need to speak these positive words from your present self and from your past self. So now all of it is congruent. So when it's spoken, it is being thrusted into the future. And then we were also watching this video by this guy called Larry King, and he spoke of some advice that he got from his mentor. And his mentor was saying, if you go and view a $10 million house, ask for a plumber to come and have a look at it, because then the plumber will see whether the infrastructure is strong, whether the pipes have been well maintained, and you know, the pillars and all that sort of stuff, the underground things that you don't see in the flesh. Okay, so it's the same situation. You want to make sure that your house is built on rock, and the infrastructure of the house, so the pillars, the things behind the scenes, the plumbing and all that sort of stuff, is strong and will not be moved. It's well maintained. So because we're talking about diamonds, we have, just imagine we have let's say this wall, behind the wall, for example, you have the emerald diamonds. So you have green emeralds, you have red rubies, pink rubies, you have yellow sapphire. You have all these diamonds, big diamonds, small diamonds. Let's say we're talking about the ground, okay? So the ground itself is made from all these big diamond rocks. So it is strong. It is a strong foundation. Also with the light. So like we talked about the light with the body. The light, when the light shines on the house, the sunlight shines in the house, it's going to bring forth a beautiful light, okay? Shining all red light, green lights, yellow lights, and the house is beautiful, okay? So then, what am I actually talking about with this house? This house might be you building your actual house in the future. Let's say you actually want a physical house. When you build this house, you will build a strong, firm house, okay? Let's say this house is your business. When you build this business, it will be strong and firm, built on a positive foundation, because you've been speaking all these positive words from the past and in the present. So the foundation for this business is firm. Whenever weather comes about, it will be unmoved. Let's say you're talking about your friendship circle, so you want good people around you, people of high value around you. That will be the case because you've built, because you are speaking these positive words and they come into existence through its attraction. So these are the houses. The house can be anything that you wish for the future, and it happens by creation through words, through the words that you speak. And that is it. That is it for me for today, and I am popping back out.